Well, welcome back to the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Fronti, where you get your daily dose of real estate market updates now for, over a year now, Gino.
Yeah, we're piling on. We'll never quite catch up to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show, though, for over half a decade, Don.
He likes saying half a decade and
Just
over
trying to switch it
1,000 interviews on our YouTube channel. Check it out at donandgino.com, DONANDGINO. We actually surpassed the pizza places finally. All right, for today, very timely. That's the idea of these. This is why you want to subscribe to the National Real Estate Cafe. And you can do that by texting NREC to the number 58885. NREC to 538 and a 5. And these arrive right at your phone daily because it's timely information like we're going to talk about right now. Hey, have interest rates gone down?
Yes, absolutely. And then the good question is, everybody was projecting that rates were going to go up a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, we had lots of
projections. And they did. Okay, that's one of the things.
Not as high as they said.
They did, but not as high as everybody projected. Why? Because things are going on abroad. And this year's been no different. This year we had a very, very large change, and let's take a look at the slides coming up here. But the Brexit that we talk about forced interest rates down. Tell us why, Don.
All right. I don't know why.
You don't know why? Safety? Security?
Yeah.
Fear?
Yeah, basically we're the safest haven to put your money. Meaning if you don't know where to put it internationally, you're going to put it here where, believe it or not, the U.S. money is the safest there is, and fixed assets have become more popular. People are getting a little nervous, so they put it into fixed assets such as mortgage-backed securities where they get a guaranteed return on their money.
So let's talk about other places that are safe to put your money. German bonds, not paying very much. Japanese bonds, negative interest rates. I'll pay you, just hold my money safely. That's how much fear there is in the international world.
Right.
And when we're still paying over 1.25% or nearly 1.5%, that seems very attractive to institutional investors. Now, with interest rates paying mortgage-backed securities paying in the 3s, that's really attractive. So it's kind of a sad state of the planet when a 3% yield is attractive.
All right, so what that means is when investors purchase more of our bonds, therefore they don't need as high a return on their money, interest rate, so that they lower the interest rate because they don't have to attract more people. So bottom line is, it's helped lower interest rates, just like this picture.
I'll super simplify it. If Fannie Mae borrows money for 3%, they can lend it to you for 3.5 or 3.75 or something along those matters. If they have to borrow money at 4 or 5, then they can only lend it to you at 3/4 or 5/8 or 1% above that.
Okay, so there's some advantages to lower interest rates, and we want you to take advantage of them now. I hope you're paying attention. All right, next slide. Boom. So what does this mean to you? Well, go ahead, Gino.
I love the number one thing we're doing right now is we're helping people into homes. However, because there's not so much inventory
in certain areas,
what I highly recommend is if you can move up. Move up is a great opportunity right now because you can get absolute top dollar for your less expensive home, which are in more demand, and potentially move up into a home that's a little more expensive, which has a little less demand, and you should be able to make that move pretty easily.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, when rates go down, it helps you make that move without your payment potentially even going up much. So it's a great opportunity. So, of course, those of you that already own a home or have gotten a loan in the last couple of years, you might want to see if it has a 4 in front of it, because it might be time to look at possibly lowering your interest rate, therefore your payment.
Yeah, the other one I love, Don, I've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now, is get into a shorter term mortgage. Get into a 20-year, please. It'll save you hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Or a 15-year.
The 15-year payment, if you're in California, you're going to throw up if you see it. So 20-year is nice in California. 15-year might work in some other parts of the country.
And save you tens of thousands of dollars.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. It'll pay for your kids to go to college, or it'll pay for your retirement.
All right, and lastly, we're doing this quite often because equity positions have increased. Therefore, there's opportunities, more than you think, because a lot of you don't know how much equity that you've gained in the last 4 or 5 years. So with that, we're helping you eliminate that debt that has been built up over those prior years. A lot of us had hardships, and we built up certain debts. Now, this isn't just a Band-Aid. This is a strategic way to eliminate the debt, lower your cash flow position, and possibly allow you to pay your mortgage down even quicker.
Yeah, and I've been looking at a lot of student debt. And most student debt, now that it's not government subsidized, is right around that 6.5 to 6.8 marker. So if you're paying 6.8 for a student debt and you could borrow the money at 3 point something on your house, it's probably a better move.
All right, so you heard it here. Take advantage of these low rates because they won't stay forever. They never do. So take advantage now because they always go up faster than they go down. You heard it right here in the National Real Estate Cafe. You can check out and find out more by going to nrecafe.com, or again, text NRE.
C.
NREC, that's right. NREC, the number 58885. We'll see you tomorrow.